Hello, everybody. Welcome you all to this session on IBM SkillsBuild Introduction. IBM SkillsBuild is a learning platform which is available for every youth to enhance their skills to increase their employability factor. I'm sure all of us have heard the company name IBM, one of the world famous organization. They have developed this learning platform for the benefit of the youth of this country. And American India Foundation is one of the big foundations that works in India under various community development projects. So this is a partnership between American India Foundation, or AIF in short, and IBM in spreading these skills build program across the country. So as a starting point to share, the IBM SkillsBuild is an overall ecosystem. And I'll explain to you what I mean by that. So to start with, this platform has a self-assessment module, which generally we can refer it as a psychometric assessment test. There are many psychometric assessment models out there in the market. IBM has adopted one of the simple and very effective tools to assess every individual's personality. So based on which we can find out what are your skills and what type of career suits you and what should be your learning path and so on, right? The content that is developed and that is available in the SkillsBuild platform is largely self-explanatory videos along with certain texts and activities and puzzles depending on the topic of session that you take up. Not every learning course would have all of these elements, but the text and videos are the most commonly available component. As I said earlier, IBM is a well-renowned worldwide brand that all of us know, or that everybody knows. So any learning opportunity that you get through this platform is always has a lot of credibility in the market, and that will help you whenever you're going to seek employment. And it also gives an opportunity to learn for the learners to attend various international summits and events. I'll talk a little more about that later in the session. So it gives a free opportunity for you to participate actively and hear some of the industry experts to speaking on various topics. And this is not only about teaching. So this is not just about a one-way communication of explaining any concept or a tool, but you also get an opportunity to apply these learnings on certain real-time projects. And with every course that you complete or every learning session or module that you do, you get what is known as either a badge and a certificate, right? And that is instant. There is no time lag. Once you complete it, at the end of it, in some cases, you may have an assessment to complete. And once you mark yourself as course completed, so you would get a badge or a certificate in a digital form, which you are more than welcome to share it in any other social media platform as well. And given the fact that this is an online session that you have to go through, the general concern or question is, oh, would it increase my internet consumption? Or do I need to take some higher subscription plans and so on? But believe me, given the strength of IBM as a technology company, the way this platform is designed is it consumes very optimal or very less data, be it your phone data or Wi-Fi, in comparison with any other learning videos that you may see. And this platform is accessible to everyone, and there are no fees attached to this. Once a student is registered onto this platform, you can access it for however long you can and you're interested in. And there is no time limit as well. So it is not about once you get an access, the access will expire in 3 months or 6 months or 10 months. There is no time limit. as long as you're interested, as long as you have the eagerness to learn and increase your knowledge and skills, you can keep coming back to this platform. And as I mentioned earlier, there is an assessment that is done for every student. Though this is optional, but it is highly recommended that every one of you do this. This is referred as a my inner genius, and that's a word or a phrase given by IBM as a part of this program. As the name suggests, each one of us have some or other genius. It is all about identifying it and nurturing that, right? That's how you play to your strengths. So it is called as my inner genius. And once you log in for the first time, you would see this button right in the home page at the top. So you click that, and there are certain questions that you need to answer. And please remember, these assessments are such that it assesses your personality. There is no right or wrong answer, right? So whatever answer you feel is appropriate from your point of view, you need to answer. Remember, again, I repeat, there is no right or wrong answer for any question. So every question will have few options. So based on your personality and your assessment, you just answer those questions. And once you complete the assessment, you get a report which looks something like this. This is just an example to illustrate. So what you see, this is a typical radar chart that most of us would have used or seen it. You can generate even in a simple Excel or PowerPoint as well. So it's a very similar radar chart concept used here. So the outer line or the gray line illustrates what are the job requirements, and the green line shows the specific individual's profile or your profile. So that is how you will know where there is an alignment to the job requirements and where there is a misalignment. So that is based on which you will be able to judge whether you are suitable for the job or not. Now, if there is one particular area where there is a misalignment, it doesn't mean you can never ever get there. Of course, that's where you can work on those areas to improve. And over a period of time, you may get better at it and take up that job as well. So this is not to say that you are not eligible to apply for any job. It will just highlight to you what your strengths are and where you need to work upon. So this is how the assessment report would look like. And moving on, so this is a screenshot of one of the screen in the learning platform, where the video and the text, as I said earlier, every learning course will have a text along with some videos, and very easy to go through in a simple language everyone can understand. And you can stop the video, pause the video. If you have not followed, you can go back and play it again. So it is very self-intuitive, and you can read it any number of times. So almost all learning topics or courses are structured in this manner, and some of them would have some activities and puzzles and so on. And based on the learning assessment that you did, the inner genius assessment, plus when you are logging in for the first time, you will be asked certain questions where you need to express your career interests. Based on these two information, this learning platform will suggest what is the learning path you need to take, right? And also the future assessments you can go based on the courses. When you say assessment, what courses you need to take up. That's how you can build your skills in line with your career interest and the outcome of the inner genius assessment result. So it will guide you. There's an artificial intelligence behind this whole program. So that will suggest to you what courses are suitable for you. And remember, it doesn't mean that you can only do these courses. You can do any course on the platform. You can just search for it and register yourself and do any course. What it only means is these courses are recommended, are more suitable based on your career interest and your inner genius assessment results. Little while ago I mentioned, right, you can be part of, participate in international events and seminars. Along with that, you can also be part of certain groups, depending on the interest you have. For example, as you can see, there's a web development, cyber security, cloud, artificial intelligence, and so on. So depending on the area of interest, you can be a member of any of this group, and you can see, lots of discussions happening. You can share your thoughts. You can read others' thoughts and views on any particular topic under that, and that's how you gain knowledge. Because learning is all about gathering more and more knowledge and information by interaction as well. It is just not about you complete a course, you have understood everything, right? So you have to interact and learn from each other, share best practices, and so on. So this gives you that platform where you have the ability to interact with anybody in the world who are all part of this platform of IBM SkillsBuild. And this is an example to show how your digital badge would look like. Once you complete any learning course, at the end of it, you would get something like this. Congratulations, you have earned a digital credential from IBM, and so on. So once you click the accept your badge, that's where you can get your digital badge or a certificate with your name and other details, the topic, etc., which you can use it if you want to share during any employment that you're applying for, or as I said, even on social media as well. So you can be proud of it that you have completed certain course through IBM platform, and you can proudly share and display. And these are various other opportunities that you can explore depending on the topic. You can be part of those groups. You can take up some specific courses and activities. So these are live projects. So as I said, learning becomes effective when you are applying them on the job. So since we are talking in a virtual environment, this is not exactly a job, but before you get into any job, any organization, you have opportunity to some extent to apply them in certain scenarios, and that's how you test your learnings. And these are the international events I was referring to. You can keep browsing them. Anything that interests you, you can register, and on a specific date and time you log in, and you can hear experts speak, and that's how you gain more and more knowledge on any topic. So you don't need to travel anywhere. It's all virtual. Just at your luxury of your desktop or a computer or laptop, you get opportunity to attend various events. And likewise, this is another example just to show, this is on IBM Cloud Forum, and there's a 2-day event that they're talking about. So if somebody's interested, you register. And this is an example they've given date, 16 to 17 July 2020. This particular forum took place. So whoever interested would have joined. So likewise, at any given point of time, you can see for the future upcoming events and register and take part in those events. So this is all about the IBM SkillsBuild platform. Again, I welcome you all to this program and wish you a good luck. Make the ultimate use of this opportunity. There is so much of information, knowledge that is available, hundreds and hundreds of courses out there. And a company like IBM providing to the youth for free, I think we just have to grab this opportunity. Thank you.